Wow, okay. So, with so many things going on in our world today, the need for exemplary good leadership from individuals like yourself has absolutely never been greater. To be sure, our friends here at HBGC recognize that whether we are gathering at a host of other events that they sponsor that you absolutely should support, or conferences like these, or if we're on the street corner with our friends, wherever we may be, we know how important leadership training is, which is why your participation in today's workshops are extremely important. Because we have to be able to empower ourselves, to enrich ourselves, and to equip ourselves and others for LGBTQ advocacy. That is the order of the day. Not only the order of today, but the order of our lives. And I hope that if we do that, if us together work to collectively to take advantage of what groups like PFLAG, like Bagley, like HBGC have put together for us, then I can assure you that our personal and our collective health will be all that much better as a result. This is your time. You have the privilege of growing up in an era where equality is actually on the agenda. Cynthia spoke about this earlier. In Massachusetts, as you know, if you are a same-gender loving person, you can actually get married. You can also get married in 8 other jurisdictions across the country, including our nation's capital. So this is your time. You get to grow up when the President of the United States makes it a priority to actually protect your rights. President Obama, Vice President Biden, and a whole bunch of White House staff recorded video messages as part of the It Gets Better project, I'm sure you've all heard about, to help encourage young people like yourselves who may be bullied or harassed or for your actual or perceived sexual orientation or identity while in school. This is your time. You get to grow up with an increasing worldview, and this is so important, that yes, civil rights are in fact LGBT rights, and that LGBT rights are in fact civil rights. That might seem like something that makes sense just because it is, and it makes obvious sense to us, but I can assure you that was hundreds of years in the making. To have that 2 key phrases be assumed as one by the federal government is extremely significant. And there are dozens of other examples, and I'll just give you a few of them. The President's support for the Respect for Marriage Act currently under review. The declaration of the Anti-Gay Defense of Marriage Act as unconstitutional. The passage of the Shepard-Byrd anti-hate crime law that Cynthia spoke about. The repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. The President's memorandum where he has expanded federal benefits for same-sex couples of foreign service and executive branch employees in the federal government. The President held historic first ever LGBT Pride Month receptions that me and my fiance have been privileged to go to this year. And the awarding of the nation's highest civilian honor to a lesbian woman tennis icon, Billie Jean King. You can see that from the federal government's perspective, whether it be in health, education, in sports, in immigration, transgender protection, homelessness, whatever the category has been, you are living in an actual area where you and who you are is being validated. That's powerful. But that's not enough. We can't wait for others to advocate for us. Most of you already know this. We must advocate instead for ourselves.